Welcome to Brainwaves. In this episode, we'll delve into the captivating world of fantasy literature and explore its intriguing history. From ancient myths to modern classics, fantasy literature has enchanted readers for centuries. Join us as we uncover the origins and evolution of this beloved genre. Welcome back to our exploration of the fascinating history of fantasy literature. In this segment, we'll dive into the context and background of the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the earliest instances of fantasy literature. Dating back to around 2100 BCE, this ancient Mesopotamian poem offers a glimpse into a world filled with gods, demons, and mythical creatures. The story revolves around Gilgamesh, a powerful and heroic king of Uruk, and his epic quest for immortality. Now let's delve into the themes and storyline of the Epic of Gilgamesh. This ancient Mesopotamian poem explores profound themes such as the nature of humanity, the pursuit of immortality, the power of friendship, and the inevitable journey of life and death. As the narrative unfolds, we witness Gilgamesh's transformation from a prideful and tyrannical ruler to a wise and compassionate leader. Alongside his loyal companion, Enkidu, Gilgamesh encounters various mythical creatures and gods, facing trials and tribulations that ultimately shape his understanding of the world and his place within it. The influence and significance of the Epic of Gilgamesh cannot be overstated. This ancient masterpiece has not only shaped the trajectory of fantasy literature but has also left a lasting impact on numerous aspects of human culture. Its portrayal of gods, demons, and mythical creatures served as a foundation for the rich tapestry of fantastical elements in subsequent works. The epic's exploration of universal themes resonates to this day, inspiring countless authors, poets, and artists to delve into the realms of fantasy and explore the complexities of the human condition. From its origin in Mesopotamia to its translation and dissemination worldwide, the Epic of Gilgamesh continues to captivate audiences and remind us of the enduring power of storytelling. Welcome back. In this segment, we'll explore the fascinating world of Homer and the ancient Greek context in which the epic poems the Iliad and the Odyssey were composed. Homer is considered one of the greatest poets of all time, and his works have had a profound influence on the development of fantasy literature. During the 8th century BCE, ancient Greece was a land of city-states and mythologies, where gods and heroes were deeply woven into the fabric of society. Homer's epics draw upon this rich background, intertwining fantastical elements with historical events and captivating storytelling. Now, let's turn our attention to the Iliad, one of Homer's greatest works. Filled with gripping action, larger-than-life heroes, and divine interventions, the Iliad showcases a grand tapestry of fantastical elements. At its core, the poem focuses on the Trojan War, an epic conflict between the Greeks and Trojans. Throughout the narrative, the gods and goddesses of Greek mythology play an instrumental role, influencing the outcomes of battles and interfering in mortal affairs. The Iliad also explores profound themes of honor, glory, fate, and the complexities of the human psyche in the face of war. Now, let's delve into the Odyssey, another epic poem by Homer that complements the Iliad. The Odyssey takes us on a fascinating journey with the hero Odysseus as he strives to return home after the Trojan War. Filled with mythical creatures, perilous adventures, and encounters with gods and goddesses, this epic showcases a myriad of fantastical elements. Themes such as perseverance, cunning, the power of storytelling, and the longing for home and family are interwoven throughout the narrative, making the Odyssey a timeless masterpiece that continues to captivate readers to this day. Welcome back to our exploration of the history of fantasy literature. In this segment, we will delve into the historical and cultural context of Beowulf. This Old English poem, believed to have been composed between the 8th and 11th centuries CE, provides us with a glimpse into the world of early medieval Scandinavia. Set in a time of heroic warriors and tribal societies, Beowulf reflects the values, customs, and beliefs of the Anglo-Saxon culture. The poem showcases the importance of honor, bravery, loyalty, and the perpetual struggle between good and evil, making it an enduring testament to the world of fantasy literature. Now let's explore the key characters and plot of Beowulf. Our hero, Beowulf, is a mighty warrior who travels from Geatland to aid the Danish king, Hrothgar, in his battle against the monstrous creature Grendel. Beowulf's epic journey not only involves confrontations with Grendel and his vengeful mother but also a thrilling encounter with a fearsome dragon later in his life. The poem is filled with larger-than-life characters, including the noble king Hrothgar, the courageous warrior Wiglaf, and the treacherous villain, Unferth. The plot showcases the relentless struggles between heroes and supernatural beings, highlighting themes of heroism, fate, loyalty, and the constant turmoil between good and evil. Now let's explore the themes and significance of Beowulf. One of the central themes of the poem is the concept of heroism and the heroic code of conduct. Beowulf embodies the ideals of bravery, loyalty, and honor, serving as an inspiration for future heroes in literature. The poem also delves into the cyclical nature of life and the inevitability of mortality, as Beowulf faces his final battle against the dragon. Additionally, Beowulf highlights the contrast between good and evil, depicting the constant struggle between these opposing forces. It serves as a testament to the power of storytelling in preserving cultural traditions and providing moral guidance. Beowulf's significance extends beyond its historical and cultural context, as it remains a classic example of fantasy literature and a source of inspiration for authors and readers alike. Welcome back. In this segment, we'll explore the origin and cultural context of the Arabian Nights, also known as 1001 Nights. This collection of Middle Eastern folklore and tales has its roots in the diverse cultures of the Islamic Golden Age, spanning from the 9th to the 14th century CE. The stories were originally transmitted orally, reflecting the rich oral storytelling traditions of the region. From Persian and Indian influences to the contributions of Arab storytellers, the Arabian Nights embodies the cultural exchange and cross-pollination that occurred along the ancient Silk Road. As the tales traveled across borders and languages, they became an integral part of Arab, Persian, Turkish, and Indian literature, captivating audiences with their magical and fantastical elements. Now let's explore the structure and stories within the Arabian Nights. The collection is framed by the tale of Scheherazade, a clever and resourceful young woman who tells stories to King Shahryar to prolong her life. Each night, she ends her story on a cliffhanger, leaving the king eager to hear the rest and sparing her from execution. This device creates the structure of 1001 Nights, with a multitude of stories nested within each other, forming a rich tapestry of narratives. The stories themselves cover a wide range of genres and themes, including adventure, romance, magic, comedy, and morality tales. Some of the most famous stories include Aladdin's Wonderful Lamp, Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, and the 7 Voyages of Sinbad the Sailor. The Arabian Nights not only entertains with its fantastical elements and captivating plots but also offers insight into the values, traditions, and cultural nuances of the Middle East. Now let's discuss the themes and influence of the Arabian Nights. One of the prominent themes within the tales is the power of storytelling itself. Through Scheherazade's storytelling, she not only saves her own life but also transforms the heart of the king, highlighting the enchanting and transformative nature of narratives. Additionally, themes of morality, justice, and the consequences of one's actions permeate the stories, providing lessons and reflections on human behavior. The Arabian Nights also reflects the complex cultural landscape of the Middle East, with themes of cultural identity, gender dynamics, and social hierarchies present throughout the tales. The influence of the Arabian Nights on literature and fantasy cannot be overstated. It has inspired countless adaptations, translations, and influenced works throughout the world, including the works of authors like Edgar Allan Poe, J.R.R. Tolkien, and Salman Rushdie. The collection continues to captivate readers with its magical and fantastical elements, making it an enduring treasure in the history of fantasy literature. Welcome to the section on J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of The Lord of the Rings and an influential figure in the realm of fantasy literature. Born in 1892, Tolkien was an English writer, poet, and academic. His experiences as a soldier in World War I and his deep knowledge of ancient mythology and linguistics heavily influenced his writing. As a professor of Anglo-Saxon at Oxford University, Tolkien drew inspiration from the epic poems of Beowulf and the rich mythological traditions of Norse and Celtic folklore. These influences, combined with his vivid imagination, led to the creation of Middle-earth, the fantastical world in which the Lord of the Rings is set. Tolkien's meticulous world-building, extensive maps, and the creation of unique languages such as Elvish and Dwarvish further demonstrate his dedication to crafting a fully immersive fictional universe. Now let's dive into the fantasy world of Middle-earth. Created by J.R.R. Tolkien, Middle-earth serves as the backdrop for the Lord of the Rings trilogy. This vast and immersive world is inhabited by a diverse range of races, including humans, elves, dwarves, hobbits, wizards, and various monstrous creatures. Tolkien's attention to detail is evident in his descriptions of the landscapes, cities, and cultures that make up Middle-earth. From the majestic city of Minas Tirith to the treacherous Mount Doom, each location is intricately crafted to contribute to the overall richness of the world. In Middle-earth, Tolkien also introduced a deep mythological history, with tales of ancient wars, legendary heroes, and the constant struggle between good and evil. The inclusion of powerful artifacts like the One Ring adds an element of magical realism to the narrative, making Middle-earth a truly enchanting and immersive setting. In this final section, let's explore the major themes and legacy of The Lord of the Rings. One of the overarching themes of the trilogy is the struggle against evil and the fight for a just cause. The characters face numerous challenges and make sacrifices in their quest to destroy the One Ring and save Middle-earth from the dark forces of Sauron. Friendship, loyalty, and the power of unity are also prevalent themes in the story, as the Fellowship of the Ring bands together to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Another significant theme is the importance of preserving the natural world, as Middle-earth's pristine landscapes and ancient forests are threatened by the corrupting influence of the Dark Lord. The Lord of the Rings has left an indelible legacy in the world of fantasy literature. It is widely regarded as a cornerstone of modern fantasy, influencing subsequent authors and setting the standard for epic storytelling. The successful film adaptations further propelled its popularity and introduced the world of Middle-earth to a wider audience. Tolkien's meticulously crafted world, memorable characters, and timeless themes continue to captivate readers and inspire new generations of fantasy authors. And that wraps up our journey through the history of fantasy literature. From the ancient myths of gods and monsters to the modern tales of wizards and magical realms, this genre has continuously evolved and captured the imagination of readers across the globe. As we've explored the diverse works and influential authors, we can appreciate how fantasy literature has provided an escape, a source of inspiration, and a reflection of our own hopes and dreams. Whether it's through epic quests, fantastical creatures, or enchanted worlds, fantasy literature allows us to embark on extraordinary adventures from the comfort of our own minds. So, whether you're a longtime fantasy enthusiast or someone curious about diving into this genre, we hope this exploration has sparked your interest and encouraged you to discover the enchanting realms of fantasy literature. Remember, the possibilities are endless when you open the pages of a book and let your imagination soar.